Hey, I'm Mark, and today's project we're building curved adze for a customer. It's used for carving bowls. We use the curved one 90% of the time. It comes in real handy to make all the radiuses. I also make one that's a straight one. We use it, flat one. It's used for making like platters on big, large, flat surfaces. And the reason I make my own, I make them out of lawnmower blades, is the ones that you find on eBay, they're just bent at an angle here instead of having this long radius on it. You have to have that long radius all the way to the point there. I don't know if y'all can see that. When you're hitting the wood, you're not hitting it just on the sharp part, you're hitting it on the heel right back here, and it controls the depth that you hit the wood at. So when you're hitting it, it's kind of a push and a forward motion at the same time to get those final touches on it. Well, let's get started. Sorry about the noise, it just started raining. Well, I've got it laid out. It's roughly about 3 5/8 inch long. It's going to be about a 7/8 inch throat on it here. And I just take and put a simple hand-drawn radius on it. Now let's get that burnt out with a torch. Alright, I got it all cleaned up. Next thing we're going to do is put that long curve in it. I'm using a 20-ounce ball peen hammer. It's a little small, but it's better for this delicate work. Got a die, got a 3-inch radius, come out of a 6-inch pipe. We'll force it around it. We'll let that cool. Next we'll be welding a 1-inch black iron pipe to it, and then welding a weight. I want to get the weight up to about 1 pound on this hammer with the handle and all. So we'll get the welding machine hooked up. Alright, next we're going to forge the 1-inch pipe to the shape of the handle we're going to use. Using this die. I made the die 20/1000 of an inch smaller than the head of the hammer. Let's get it glowing red hot. Next, we're going to weld our little weight, the little hammer, to the back side of it. Alright, next we're going to give it that final sharpness, and I'm using my grinder. Again, the radius matches that of the grinder. You can see it is, get my fingers out of the way, it is a perfect match. And we'll just give it a touch. Alright, last thing we're going to do is put the handle on. Should be a nice snug fit. Tap it one. Check our alignment. Put the wedge in. Off that sticking out of the handle. I've cut the other end to a total length of 13 inches. Just want to get the edge red hot and squelching. Well, let's get a log and see how it does before we paint it. Well, let's try it out. This is a piece of green weeping willow. Well, there's the finished product. Appreciate y'all watching.